Did you know that a golden eagle can dive at over 240 kilometers per hour? In the wild, when an eagle locks eyes with its prey, there's no second chance. With sharp talons and unmatched aerial precision, these birds strike with ruthless force, often before their prey even knows what's coming. Get ready to witness 15 of the most incredible eagle attacks ever caught on camera. Let's dive into it. A newborn lamb struggles to stand, likely left behind by its herd. Its fate turns tragic when a hungry eagle sets its eyes on it. Eagles often target young or weak animals. These prey are easier to overpower and require far less energy. The eagle remains alert, carefully scanning the surroundings to make sure there is no danger before making its move. As the lamb attempts to escape, the eagle strikes immediately and completely overpowers the helpless animal. Golden eagles are incredibly powerful birds of prey, capable of lifting animals that weigh up to 1/3 of their own body weight. But not every hunt goes as planned, especially for a young, inexperienced eagle like this one. While attempting to hunt a juvenile chamois, the eagle mistakenly grabbed the adult female instead. The massive prey fought back fiercely, struggling and kicking to break free. Despite the eagle's determined grip, the weight and strength of the chamois proved too much. Given the size difference, the young eagle was lucky to escape without being seriously injured or trampled in the process. This brown snake eagle was doing what it does best after successfully catching a puff adder on the roadside. Puff adders are among the most venomous snakes in Africa, capable of delivering a deadly bite. But even that poses little threat to the eagle. Its thick, scaly legs and tough skin make it nearly impervious to snake bites. Despite the puff adder's desperate struggles, it is unable to escape the eagle's crushing grip. In the end, the snake is overpowered and becomes the eagle's next meal.
Nothing is as strong as a mother's love.
Martial eagles are among Africa's most powerful raptors, capable of taking down prey several times their own weight.
Suddenly the baby.
But even they can be startled by a determined mother. Surprisingly, the gazelle soon backed off and ran, possibly overwhelmed by the predator's size and claws. That hesitation gave the eagle just enough time to return and reclaim its kill.
Yes, it's standing on it, yeah.
This fox is busy carrying its kill away when it is suddenly ambushed by a bald eagle. Bald eagles have extremely powerful talons, capable of exerting hundreds of pounds of pressure, strong enough to grip and carry heavy prey. The swift aerial strike leaves the fox with almost no time to react. The fox struggles fiercely and manages to break free from the eagle's talons. After several desperate attempts to fight back, the fox finally escapes and runs to safety. These monkeys are busy foraging for food, unaware that they are also prey for one of the forest's most powerful predators, the harpy eagle. The harpy eagle is one of the largest and strongest eagle species alive today. It has massive talons measuring up to 10 centimeters long and a wingspan of nearly 2 meters, making its aerial attacks extremely formidable. As soon as the monkey is exposed, the eagle launches a sudden strike and quickly overpowers the prey. In the end, the predator carries the captured monkey back to the nest to feed its hungry chicks. These piglets appear to have lost their mother and attempt to cross the road to reunite with her. Young wild pigs rely heavily on their mothers for protection. Without her, they are extremely vulnerable to predators. Suddenly, an eagle launches a surprise attack from above. One of the piglets is caught in the strike. The piglet struggles and briefly manages to escape, but the effort is in vain. When the piglet is fully subdued, the eagle deliberately grabs it and drags it into the bushes. There, away from threats and disturbance, the eagle can feed in peace. While this eagle was feasting on a piece of meat, a great white egret approached, attempting to steal a share of the meal. But to its surprise, the eagle seemed one step ahead, deliberately dropping the meat as bait, anticipating the egret would go for it. The setup worked perfectly, and the eagle launched a swift strike. Fortunately for the egret, it reacted just in time and narrowly escaped what could have been a fatal mistake. This eagle accidentally spotted a family of geese and quickly snatched one of the goslings. But to its surprise, the mother goose sprang into action, chasing after the eagle and fearlessly fighting back. Her aggression gave the young goose a chance to break free and dart toward the safety of the water. It was an incredible save, but the mother wasn't done yet. She didn't need to win the fight, only to distract the predator long enough for her baby to escape. This baby serval was tragically spotted by a powerful eagle, snatched by the neck and carried into the tree. Whether the impact from being dropped killed it, or it passed out from the crushing grip, the result was the same. A full-grown serval would be far too large, fast, and dangerous for most eagles to handle. In fact, it's more likely the roles would be reversed if an eagle were bold. But for this poor youngster, it was simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Most eagles possess extraordinary vision, 4 to 8 times sharper than that of a human. And this gives them a clear advantage when spotting prey from great distances. After noticing a fox below, the eagle immediately launches an air strike. The attack is sudden and forceful, allowing the eagle to briefly overpower the fox. Even after being caught, the fox fights back desperately. Using its strength and agility, it struggles against the eagle's grip. Fortunately, the fox manages to break free from the eagle's talons and escape to safety, leaving the eagle behind, momentarily confused. This footage shows an eagle flying over a lake while searching for a flock of geese. Suddenly, the eagle launches an air strike and quickly captures one of the birds. The unlucky goose struggles and briefly manages to escape. But under the predator's powerful grip, it is soon overpowered. Water gives the eagle a clear advantage, slowing the prey and making escape much harder. Once the prey is completely subdued, the eagle drags it towards the shore. There, away from the water, the eagle begins to feed on its hard-earned meal. This young mountain goat appears to have lost its mother and is quickly spotted by a hungry eagle. The predator immediately launches an air strike, takes control of the goat and drags it over the edge of a cliff. This tactic allows the eagle to conserve energy. The fall does most of the work, reducing the need for a prolonged struggle. The eagle then swoops down to check the prey, making sure it is no longer alive. Once confirmed, it grasps the goat and flies back to the nest to feed its chicks. The diet of golden eagles consists mainly of small mammals, but occasionally they target larger prey such as mountain goats. To handle such large animals while conserving energy, golden eagles have developed a remarkable hunting strategy. Instead of dragging the heavy prey down the mountain, they use gravity to their advantage. By grabbing and forcing the goat off a steep cliff, the eagle ensures the prey falls to its death. It's an efficient and lethal method, allowing the eagle to feed with minimal effort once the kill is complete. While a crocodile was relaxing with its catch, a bold fish eagle suddenly swooped in to steal the prize. The crocodile reacted instantly, lunging forward in pursuit. African fish eagles are opportunistic and daring, but stealing from a crocodile comes with serious risks. This one nearly pulled it off, grabbing at the meal before being chased away. In the end, the eagle didn't get the catch, but it was surely just happy to make it out alive. After tracking a flock of guinea fowl, this martial eagle finally managed to catch one. With its powerful talons, the eagle pinned down the struggling bird, holding it firmly as it fought for its life. Despite its frantic attempts to escape, the guinea fowl couldn't break free from the eagle's deadly grip. Martial eagles are known for their incredible strength and precision once they strike. Escape is nearly impossible. During the annual migration of snow geese, around 1.5 million birds stop at a lake in Missouri, USA, to rest and refuel. Bald eagles are already waiting. The raptors are hungry, and food is plentiful. However, snow geese are nearly as large as bald eagles, making them difficult and risky to catch. To improve their chances, the eagles focus on isolating weaker or injured birds. some geese are hurt during collisions within the massive flock. These injuries give the eagles a clear advantage. In the end, the bald eagles manage to capture a few prey from the overwhelming numbers. A coyote has just found a piece of scrap and tries to drag it away for itself. But the movement quickly attracts a hungry eagle, hoping to steal the meal. Eagles are known to steal food from other animals when the opportunity arises. This behavior helps them save energy without having to hunt. Both animals are hungry, and neither is willing to give up easily. The eagle presses in while the coyote stands its ground. In the end, the coyote manages to fend off the eagle and secure the food. Its bravery and persistence finally pay off. A fox tries to run away from a hunting eagle, but it is already too late. The eagle quickly closes the distance and launches a deadly airstrike. Eagles can dive at high speed, using gravity to close the gap before prey can react. The poor fox struggles desperately for its life, but the effort is in vain. In the end, the eagle overpowers the fox and secures its prize. This crowned eagle had successfully taken down a samango monkey and was now attempting to move its kill to a safer location. However, the prize proved to be heavy, too large for the eagle to lift easily back into the trees. Crowned eagles are powerful raptors, but even they struggle when the kill outweighs their lift capacity. Ultimately, the eagle dragged the carcass to the roadside and paused to rest before beginning its feast. After circling the lake in search of prey, this eagle finally spotted a flock of geese and locked onto a target. With precision and speed, it launched a surprise ambush. To quickly subdue the goose and minimize struggling, the eagle gripped it tightly with its powerful talons and dragged it underwater, using drowning as a method to kill. Once the prey stopped resisting, the eagle pulled it onto the shore to claim its meal. This rare footage captures an eagle successfully taking down a large snake for lunch. with its powerful talons locked in the right grip. There's no way for the snake to escape. Eagles are expert predators, and once they secure their hold, they rarely lose a catch. For this eagle, there's no chance he's letting an easy meal like this slip away. This remarkable footage shows a martial eagle managing to take down a large monitor lizard. Although martial eagles are the largest eagles in Africa, catching one of the continent's largest lizards is far from easy. Even under the eagle's powerful talons, the lizard continues to resist and fight back, refusing to give up. The eagle appears to struggle as well, as the lizard's thick, tough skin is difficult to pierce. In the end, it takes nearly 5 hours before the lizard finally succumbs. Only then does the eagle fully succeed in securing its hard-earned catch. During the nesting season, female marine iguanas must travel inland to find soft soil where they can lay their eggs. This journey exposes them to serious danger from predators such as hawks. As soon as the opportunity appears, a hawk launches an attack. Some iguanas manage to escape and reach their nesting grounds in time, but not all are so fortunate. One unlucky iguana struggles desperately, but the effort is in vain. In the end, the hawk seizes the prey and flies back to the nest to feed its hungry chick. In nature, rabbits are ideal prey for eagles. They are moderate in size, live in open areas, and move quickly. However, they rely entirely on speed and reflexes and lack any real ability to fight back. For eagles, rabbits offer a balance of high energy and low risk, making them an efficient target. Even though rabbits can dodge attacks by running in a zigzag pattern, not every escape attempt is successful. A single rabbit can provide enough energy to sustain an eagle for 1 to 2 days.
Don't go over there and frighten it.
An eagle has caught what appears to be a large gopher snake for its next meal. After a brief struggle, the snake manages to slide away in an attempt to escape, but the eagle quickly swoops back in and pins it down with powerful talons.
on his head.
Though the snake puts up a final fight, its resistance is futile under the eagle's crushing grip. Gopher snakes are non-venomous constrictors, but against the precision and strength of a raptor, they stand little chance. Ultimately, the eagle grabs the snake and flies off to finish the kill in peace.
Oh, he took off with it.
This young hawk got lucky on its first hunt, catching a large snake. But to make a quick and clean kill, it needed to locate and strike the snake's head. In a desperate attempt to defend itself, the snake coiled around the hawk's body, trying to restrict its movement. Undeterred, the hawk repeatedly struck at the snake's head with sharp, precise blows to disable it. Ultimately, the snake was overpowered, and the young hawk seized its prize, grabbing the lifeless reptile and flying away with its hard-earned meal. A kestrel unexpectedly breaks in on Mom Barn Owl, plotting to take over the nest. Female barn owls fiercely defend their nests, especially during breeding. After a fierce clash, the kestrel drove the barn owl into a corner, making the battle seem finished. Then everything changed in a single moment of misstep. Suddenly, the mother owl struck back with an explosive fight and chased the intruder away, catching the kestrel off guard. Underestimating others often leads to failure, no matter the situation. The battle between a bird and a venomous snake is always intense. The greater kukul targeted a highly dangerous crate without hesitation. Their fight dragged from a tree branch down into muddy water. The snake tried to retreat, but escape was not an option with this persistent bird. Even so, the snake's endurance kept it fighting the kukal for a long time before it finally became an earned feast. At times, perseverance creates true resilience. Birds of prey never target the wrong one. Night herons have good eyes for feeding between evening and early morning. Hidden within these tangled roots is a fat eel-like salamander. The salamander repelled the attack, trying to hide in the roots. The turning point came when the heron decided to use all its strength to pull the prey up. The heron has the final win, ending its prey in a complete swallow. A true hunter never mistakes opportunity for chance. This squirrel was attacked unexpectedly while eating. The red-shouldered hawk was quite lucky because its prey stood still, ready for it. Despite the squirrel's frantic screams, the situation remained unchanged. Suddenly, it struggled free from the hawk and successfully escaped. After that, the squirrel came back to continue its unfinished meal. During Islay's goose migration peaks in autumn, white-tailed eagles are frequently seen hunting. A barnacle goose was separated from its flock and pursued by 2 eagles. The goose will immediately dive underwater to avoid attack whenever it senses an eagle approaching. In a moment of surprise, one eagle thought it could drag the goose away, but it chased after its leg. As a result, the eagles did not catch any geese that day. Golden eagles living in the Alps during the long snowfalls face many difficulties when hunting. Therefore, when luck smiles upon them, they must act quickly. The mere appearance of a golden eagle is enough to scare away the black crows, causing them to abandon their prey. However, a tasty meal will attract all the hungry creatures around. War for food is inevitable. Obviously, only the stronger survive in this harsh and deprived environment. The loser must continue to struggle to find food. Eagles are so good even with huge prey, such as the buck in this situation. It followed the buck's trail to every corner of this dry grassland. Suddenly, 2 black-backed jackals entered the frame out of nowhere, joining in the chase. It may not be a lucky day for the Steenbok buck when facing 3 predators at the same time. finally, despite flying very fast high above the ground, the eagle still let its prey escape. In this incredible scene, a martial eagle swooped and caught a Nile monitor lizard lying on the mouth of a well. Martial eagles are the largest and most aggressive eagles in Africa. It can take down large, dangerous prey. Refusing failure, the monitor lizard struggled to use its big tail to fight off. However, the predator handled this situation very well. Mariel Eagle truly deserved this big meal. The golden eagle flies towards its prey, which is now within its sight. A wingspan of 1.8 to 2.3 meters allows the eagle to be angled for precise turns to swoop down on prey. Although it has strong and sharp talons, an eagle sometimes encounters failure like this. The rabbit was freed in mid-air. It had another lucky day alive. This martial eagle caught a big meal for the cubs waiting at home today. A monitor lizard over 1 meter long.
Gonna go for a ride.
The monitor lizard still seemed to have a lot of strength left, trying to crawl away to escape. Unlucky for it. No predator gives up on its prey, especially when food resources are scarce. The lizard had to accept its fate to end in this waterhole. As the name African fish eagle suggests, this species of eagle lives near bodies of water, and their main food is fish. This prey seems heavy and difficult to fly. For the eagle, it will be a large meal, providing a huge source of energy to fly for a long time and a long distance. It flies up with the fish it just caught to a very high branch nearby, completing the hunt for the whole day. This martial eagle has just caught a large trophy. It is looking for a place to eat. Noticing some strange noises around it, it becomes highly alert. When the time is right, the eagle carries its prey to a dry tree trunk. High perches, such as tall trees, cliff edges, or utility poles, provide a superior vantage point. They are also a safe dinner table for eagles, away from terrestrial competitors like coyotes, foxes, and snakes. Juvenile bald eagles live near large bodies of open water such as lakes, rivers, and coasts across North America. Although hunting on a waving water surface is hard, the eagle was determined to catch this prey. The scoter bird escaped being captured more than once. The eagle realized hunting alone wasn't a good idea, so it called for a companion. Finally, the fellows succeeded in catching the tough prey. This mother eagle rested beside her chicks, unaware of the approaching danger. Their nest was attacked by a bold hawk. Despite strong resistance, the intruder kept coming back. Both, at once, the chicks were taken despite the mother's efforts. The mother bird returned to an empty nest, devastated. Reproduction keeps a species alive, but survival is another challenge. Some are eliminated to reduce nearby competition. This baby Gwangi gull lost its greatest shield when its mother was gone. In front of it, too small to defend itself, it fled even from its own kind. The cruel seagull attacked the newborn with cold-blooded indifference. Relentless attacks drained the strength and hope of the chick. In a food-and-be-eaten ecosystem, weakness attracts cruelty. In rugged terrain and deficient food sources, such as Antarctica, stealing eggs or penguin chicks is not strange. This female eastern rockhopper penguin is fiercely protective of her eggs from the brown skua. But the chilling silence from the predator is something far more horrifying. In a single clever move, the skua stole one egg and escaped. No fear, no rush, only brutalness guided the theft. This predator is no joke. Nature is ruthless, yet impressive. Large albatrosses, often called airborne battleships, they don't hunt birds for meat, but for something far more valuable, the prey carried in the beaks of tropical birds returning from a successful hunt. They are masters of aerial harassment. They attack from behind, closing in relentlessly and forcing their targets off balance. While tropical birds are fast and agile, carrying fish dramatically reduces their speed and maneuverability, a critical weakness. Under intense pressure, many are forced to drop their catch just to escape. Only when they reach the safety of coastal cliffs can they keep hold of their hard-earned meal. During the crane's thousands-kilometer migration, even a single moment of carelessness can be fatal. And in the Hamian Mountains, that moment becomes an opportunity. Two golden eagles coordinate instantly, breaking the formation and isolating one crane from the flock. Cranes have wide wings and strong endurance, but golden eagles possess devastating dive speed, capable of ending a pursuit in seconds. With no room to escape, the crane is seized by sharp talons. Migration continues, because in the wild, the journey for survival never waits for anyone. In the frozen Antarctic, young penguin chicks are protected by their mothers when they're small. But as they grow and can no longer fit inside the brood pouch, survival depends on the colony. The chicks huddle tightly together in a circle, sharing warmth while the adults leave to forage. This huddling behavior helps them conserve heat and energy in brutal winds, but it also creates an opening for predators. Large seagulls move in, probing the group and searching for weakness. Just in time, an adult penguin returns, charging the attackers and driving them away. What if predator and prey are both lightning fast? This rabbit dodged again and again, as it could read every movement of the chaser. The goshawk struggled to secure its grip in the air. Each narrow of the rabbit getaway drove the predator closer to frustration. Eventually, the hawk succeeded after thousands of tries. Hard prey makes every victory earned. The Antarctic gull is a huge threat to the survival of all penguin species. They will exploit the penguin's greatest weakness when penguins fail to group up to protect their young. This resilient chick tries to escape into the water, seeking a glimmer of hope for survival. But the seagull certainly doesn't give up. How lucky with parent help. The chick returns safely. Day to day, every creature fights to survive. This is an endless battle. When the blue heron stands waiting to ambush its prey, it is still as a statue. It scouts around the area until noticing a squirrel. In a sudden and calculated attack, it grabs the prey. The poor squirrel tried tirelessly to escape the grip of the heron with no luck. After that, the heron dips its food in water before eating, which makes it easier to swallow. This is often seen in species with high cognitive ability. These herons always know how to impress us. Even intelligent crows aren't always safe from the threat of large seagulls. Without warning, one crow is violently attacked. Crows are highly social, and another rushes in immediately, cawing loudly in an attempt to drive the attacker away. But seagulls can be brutally aggressive, especially once they've targeted a vulnerable opponent. The commotion draws the attention of a nearby man, who runs to intervene. Sadly, the help comes too late. The crow does not survive. Even pigeons can become targets for seagulls. Once the gull locks on, it grips its prey tightly, using its strong, sharp beak to peck repeatedly in an effort to end the struggle quickly. The pigeon fights desperately, but the gull's persistence and powerful strikes leave little chance of escape. Few people realize that seagulls are highly opportunistic omnivores. When fish are scarce, they readily turn to smaller birds, using aggression and endurance to secure the energy they need to survive.
He likes to perch on the roof.
The seagull stands perfectly still, its sharp eyes tracking every movement below.
Around the yellow-green unsuccessful attempt, he rejoins his mate on the roof.
Its targets, pigeons, are busy foraging, completely unaware of the danger above.
2 more attacks still don't succeed.
Slowly and silently, the seagull lowers itself into position.
Now he manages to grab the pigeon
Then,
by the neck.
Without warning, it strikes, seizing a pigeon and dragging it straight into the water. In this environment, the pigeon is instantly at a disadvantage.
But amazingly, it manages.
Despite frantic struggling, resistance is useless. The seagull pecks relentlessly, maintaining control until the movement finally stops. Only then does it pull the carcass back onto land and feed calmly. Another example of this behavior is when a fast heron caught an unsuspecting dove. In just a few seconds of inattention, the dove became a tasty meal for the heron. Recovering from its shock, the dove began to struggle, but it was too late. Vigorous movement only caused its wings to break faster. The bird was drowned in the nearby puddle. Opportunistic predators seize any opening, especially careless prey. If there's one opponent that could fear venomous snakes, it's birds.
Snake.
A group of arrow-marked babblers and a glossy starling are attacking a juvenile boomslang. The birds strike one after another, pounding the snake like a punching bag in an act of revenge. Sometimes, birds from different families often band together to drive off a predator, as in this case. Today is definitely a terrible day for the snake. A brown skua at Bird Island, South Georgia, attempted to steal the eggs of a northern giant petrel. It should be kept in mind that the opponent was also a dangerous predator that preys on penguins. The brown skua flew around the nest of the petrel, looking for a vulnerable spot to take the eggs. The petrel stood its ground, armed with a lethal beak. Frustrated not to do anything, the skua even pulled the petrel's wing and stormed off. What a fitting end for the thief.
It's a good strategy.
Grey-headed bush shrikes are ferocious birds that will eat just about anything they can get their beaks on. This brave bird attacks a snake twice its size, whilst trying to stay away from the snake's highly venomous fangs.
Guys, just trying to get away.
The snake was trying to escape, But the bush shrike was relentless.
Are you looking, bud?
No, I can't watch.
At this point, the bush shrike had already delivered fatal blows to the snake.
Definitely sympathetic to you.
The snake stood no chance.
It's orange-breasted scrub robin.
Today, predator. Tomorrow, prey. The process never rests. Every day, albatrosses leave their nests, flying dozens of kilometers out to sea in search of food. They can carry multiple fish in their beaks at once, an essential skill for feeding chicks waiting back home. But catching prey isn't the hardest part. The real challenge begins on the return. Opportunistic seagulls are already waiting. They don't need to hunt, they just need to be faster and more aggressive. Only those that sprint straight back to their nests at full speed keep their hard-earned meal. Because in this harsh world, catching food isn't enough. Holding on to it is survival. Two adult swans stand guard over their chick, fully aware that seagulls are opportunistic predators. Despite their graceful appearance, breeding swans can weigh over 12 kilograms and become fiercely territorial when their young are threatened. As gulls circle overhead, searching for an opening, the parents remain on high alert. Any bird that flies too close is met with aggressive wing displays and warning strikes. In an instant, the swans surge forward, attacking with powerful wing beats and sharp pecks.
Oh my god, he killed that.
The gull is stunned and briefly immobilized, injured but alive. It manages to retreat, flying off with a hard lesson learned.